Hi there. Just one warm up for whatever workout you're going to do, okay? Just make sure if you want to pick the abs, you want to pick the hips, just do this little warm up first. So even if you're doing the beginners, pick the warm up and then pick whatever workout you want to go with it, okay? So it's just one warm up for everything, okay? So feet together, we're going to separate the heels, separate our toes, hands on our hips, and we do a nice tilting of the pelvis, okay? So tilting forward and then tilting back. So if I stand sideways, you'll be able to see I'm just sticking my bum out when my pelvis tilts forward, tucking the tailbone under when I tilt back, okay? So that's all we're doing, just a little gentle movement through that lower back, getting the pelvis moving a little bit more than if you were just standing. So tucking and pushing, tucking and pushing. So now I want you to find a place somewhere between the two where you're going to find a place where the pelvis sits nice and level, okay? So it's not here, it's not here, it's somewhere between the two, whatever feels like a natural position for you, okay? So this is your neutral pelvis position. We're going to stand up nice and tall, so lengthen through that spine. I want you to imagine you're peering over your neighbour's fence and you've just lengthened out through the spine, through the neck, and just peering over that fence without kind of raising the head or being too nosy. We're going to hold our tummy muscles in, maybe 50-60%, and we're going to roll those shoulders back. So getting some nice movement going on in those shoulders. So we're going to lift, push back, and glide down. Lift, push back, glide down. So it's like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together through the back. Okay, so just push back, push, last two, last one, and glide those shoulder blades down the back. Okay, keep your tummy held in. Now we're going to come up onto the toes and back down. So gently does it, lifting, lowering onto the toes, and you can kind of get a bit of a rocking motion if you feel that's a little bit easier for you, just rocking forward and back with the kind of momentum of the body moving forward and back. So if you're ready, we're going to add the arms. So on the next one, we come up onto the toes, reach up, and then slowly back down. Reach nice and high, back down. That's it. Come right onto the toes and reach those fingers right up towards the ceiling. And last two. Last one. And lower. Okay, now we're going to go warm up the shoulders a little bit more. So we're going to get our two arms out in front of us, pull one arm back, and then switch the other side. So here, I want you to keep your shoulders facing forward. So if I stand sideways, you'll just see my shoulders and my chest is staying facing forward, and I'm just literally just pulling them arms back one at a time. My elbows stay in line with my shoulder, so we don't let it drop, and we're not going too high either. And then on the next one, we're going to pull right back through that body. So I want you to rotate, push forward, rotate, push forward. So it's like you're pulling on a bow and arrow, getting ready to fire it, okay? Pull and pull. Pull, pull, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Okay, so the last part of this warm-up is a little squat, just to warm up the hips, okay? So, feet, keep them hip width apart. We're going to push the bum back as if we're sitting into a chair, and our arms go forward, okay? So just go as low as you feel you can. So stand sideways. There's no need to go too low. We're just literally just warming up those hips, warming up the knees. Keep it a little bit higher if you need to, so keep it high. Go low if you can. We'll go 2 more. Last one. And back up. Okay, so the last part before we get down on the mat is our little roll down. So we stand at the back of our mat. Okay, you keep your knees nice and soft. Okay, so a slight bend, that means we're gonna get our chin on our chest, arms are heavy, and we just slowly roll down towards those feet. Reach as far as you can, keeping the chin on the chest, and then slowly roll it back up. And when you come up nice and tall here, so peer over your neighbour's fence again, and back down, chin on the chest. Reach for those feet, slowly does it, bone by bone, and then slowly back up, keeping your arms heavy. Now if you feel you're getting a stretch in the backs of your legs when you come down, so if you're coming here and you can really feel this tightness in the back of the legs, maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit more to get that stretch going on through the back. On the next one, we come down and we hold it at the feet. So chin on the chest, slowly down. Let's add a bit of movement into those arms. We just maybe relax into the pelvis a little bit. Stretch right through that back, and then we slowly come back up. And nice and tall here. Okay, so the next part is down on the mat. So all you do is you roll down, and whatever position you're in, you come down on the mat and find it. So either I'll tell you to go on your tummy or on your hands and knees, so that's the end of the warm-up. So you pick whatever workout you want to do from there.